Welcome to Daily Scripture Reading. I do not own the rights to this music. Acts chapter 12, beginning at verse 1 and ending at verse 18. This is the Amplified Version. Peter's arrest and escape. Now at that time, Herod Agrippa the first, the king of the Jews, arrested some who belonged to the church, intending to harm them, and he had James, the brother of John, put to death with a sword. And when he saw that it pleased the Jews, he proceeded to have Peter arrested as well. This was during the days of unleavened bread, the Passover week. When he had seized Peter, he put him in prison, turning him over to 4 squads of soldiers, of 4 each, to guard him in rotation throughout the night, planning after the Passover to bring him out before the people for execution. So Peter was kept in prison, but fervent and persistent prayer for him was being made to God by the church. The very night before Herod was to bring him forward, Peter was sleeping between 2 soldiers, bound with 2 chains, and sentries were in front of the door guarding the prison. Suddenly an angel of the Lord appeared beside him, and a light shone in the cell. The angel struck Peter's side and awakened him, saying, "Get up quickly." And the chains fell off his hands. The angel said to him, "Prepare yourself and strap on your sandals to get ready for whatever may happen." And he did so. Then the angel told him, "Put on your robe and follow me." And Peter went out following the angel. He did not realize that was being done by the angel was real, but thought he was seeing a vision. When they had passed the first guard and the second, they came to the iron gate that leads into the city. Of its own accord, it swung open for them, and they went out and went along one street, and at once the angel left him. When Peter came to his senses, he said, "Now I know for certain that the Lord has sent his angel and has rescued me from the hand of Herod and from all that the Jewish people were expecting to do to me." When he realized what had happened, he went to the house of Mary, the mother of John, who was also called Mark, where many believers were gathered together and were praying continually, and had been praying all night. When he knocked at the door of the gateway, a servant girl named Rhoda came to answer, recognizing Peter's voice. In her joy, she failed to open the gate, but ran in and announced that Peter was standing in front of the gateway. They said to her, "You are out of your mind," but she kept insisting that it was so. They kept saying, "It is his angel." But meanwhile, Peter continued knocking, and when they opened the door and saw him, they were completely amazed. But motioning to them with his hand to be quiet and listen, he described how the Lord had led him out of the prison, and he said, "Report these things to James and the brothers and sisters." Then he left and went to another place. Now when day came, there was no small disturbance among the soldiers over what had become of Peter. When Herod had searched for him and could not find him, he interrogated the guards and commanded that they be led away to execution. Then he went down from Judea to Caesarea Maritima and spent some time there. The end. God bless you, and thank you for joining me today.